My name's Michelle Gregory. I'm the Director of Promotion Products and I've been in this role in the business for 18 years.
My name is Douglas Gregory. I'm the Managing Director of Promotion Products. We're very focused on customer experience. So we look at customers and we look at our customer personas and identity and values. And it's just been in the last couple of years that younger generations like millennials and Gen Y have actually become the largest part of the working population. And so we have to look towards their values, and sustainability is very large amongst those groups. For us internally, that means looking at our operations and making them as sustainable as we can. But the far bigger challenge for us is to look at the products that we sell and to transition customers into more eco-friendly options.
I'm part of a business women's mastermind group, and within that group I'd talked about how the business was growing. We've been very fortunate. The business has had a habit of growing, and we wanted to stop white knuckling that and sort of being on that roller coaster ride and to try and direct it a little bit. And one of the women within that group handed me the Scaling Up book by Vern Harnish, and she said, "Here, read this." And I read it and I was just like, oh my gosh. So many books are theoretical and sort of talk in ideas, but don't actually say step 1, step 2, do these things in this order. And that's what I really loved about it, was the idea that this could actually be a playbook for us. But at the same time, I also recognised that I didn't feel that we could run that playbook on our own. And so we then signed up to do a 2-day Scaling Up workshop here in Brisbane, and that's where we came across Ninox.
Ninox immediately had a different feel about it. They could acknowledge the things that we had done well, so that obviously as business owners made us think, well, we're on the right path. They had a simple to understand framework, and they could help us execute it by keeping us accountable.
I think Bernard probably takes a deep breath as he opens the door and comes in, but it's always well structured. There's an agenda of what we're looking at based on the strategy that we've put in place for the next 3 years, chunked down to the first quarter and what's happening within that quarter and what our major objectives are for that quarter. So it's really just what have we said we were going to do, by when, and has it been done? Just knowing that we're coming up to our session is enough to sometimes say, right, I'm not going in here having not done my homework. Now we're talking about potentially structural changes, things that are really going to help us to grow. So it's daunting, it's exciting, but having someone that partners with you to help you with that and has a mentoring role and provides that sort of confidence that of a place and a person to go for information doesn't make it seem so daunting.
I definitely recommend Ninox. They've become an integral part of our management team. If we'd known about Ninox 10 years ago, we would have been working with them 10 years ago.
Because we're a family-run business, it's that getting out of the weeds of day-to-day busyness and work and being able to dedicate some time to actually work on your business rather than in your business, and creating that habit aligned with those Rockefeller habits. What actually I suppose I'm surprised about is taking the time out to do that and to start to initiate those habits. It hasn't sort of taken time away and so I'm busier anywhere else. It's actually generated time. I would recommend Ninox to guide you and help you learn what, you know, and point a direction and help you develop your own path and to keep you on it without a doubt.